Guruji, why is Mahabharata so important? How it is related to every human being?
Yes, Leela. Many wars have taken place in history, but Mahabharata is not just a war. It is a lesson, a reflection of human life itself. There are two main reasons why it is so significant.
But Guruji, wars have always been about power, revenge, and kingdoms. What makes this one different?
First, Mahabharata is the only war where God himself, Shri Krishna, stood on the battlefield, not as a warrior, but as a guide. He showed the world the difference between dharma, the righteousness, and adharma, the unrighteousness. Through his words and actions, he defined how a person should live, what choices to make, and how to uphold truth even in the most difficult times. Second, Mahabharata is not just a story of Pandavas and Kauravas. It is the story of every human being. The 5 Pandavas represent the 5 senses we have: sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. All our actions, good or bad, are done through these senses. Every moment of our life is like the great war of Kurukshetra, where our senses are constantly attacked by 100 different distractions and temptations.
Now, I understand. Pandavas are our 5 senses. What about Kauravas, Guruji?
The Kauravas, who are 100 in number, represent these endless distractions, the desires, anger, greed, jealousy, and illusions that try to overpower our senses and lead us away from the path of Dharma. The Pandavas, though only 5, stand for righteousness, but even they are vulnerable. Draupadi, Leela, is not just a queen. She represents the soul or mind. Our mind always tells the senses not to do bad things. But when the senses succumb to temptations, it is the soul that suffers. Do you remember Draupadi's humiliation in the Kaurava court? That moment, where Draupadi was dishonored, represents the soul being affected by the consequences of the senses giving in to worldly temptations. And what did she do when no one could protect her?
She surrendered to Lord Krishna.
Yes, she surrendered complete Sharanagati, that I don't have anyone to protect other than you. And in return, Krishna protected her. This is the message of Mahabharata. No matter how strong the battle of life is, even if you have only the thinnest thread of faith in Krishna, he will stand by you. He will never let you fall.
Guruji, I now understand. Mahabharata is not just a tale of the past. It is the very essence of life itself.
Yes, child. Remember, the war of Kurukshetra happens every moment within us. The choice of Dharma is ours to make.